Hi guys, it's David from Benchmark. I gotta be on another site on the opposite side of town in about 5 minutes here, and I gotta get this done. That's why today I got 3 tips for you on how to speed yourself up in the field. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna be doing here is setting up my tolerances. Now, because I'm just doing a quick pickup of the slot, I don't want every single shot to take me 30 seconds of holding the pole there, averaging out a shot. So I'm just gonna change my tolerances to have a quick pickup shot that takes 1 shot, automatically stores it, and I can just keep going. So to do that, I'm gonna hit this gear with the receiver in the top right, and then I'm gonna scroll down to active tolerance. Right now I'm on my RTK fixed tolerance, and what that does is it averages, I think, 3 shots, and then I have to go in and type the description, and then I can go from there. So I'm just gonna hit the 3 dots next to that, and you can see I have 3 tolerances here, and I can click on each one and switch between them, and all of these are fully customizable. So if I go to this autonomous tolerance here and I hit the 3 dots, we can just rename this as topo, and we'll just, we'll make sure we're fixed at least, so we do have some sort of accuracy there. But you can see if I scroll down, I also have auto store and auto skip turned on. And what that lets me do is just bypass all those other screens where I would have to enter the antenna height again or type in a description or anything like that, which I would want to do if I was being more careful on something like a control point. But when I want to be quick, get things done fast, I definitely want to just blow through those menus. So you can see I got the check mark next to topo. I'm just going to hit OK, hit done, and now when I take a shot, it takes it right away. So I picked up a bunch of points in this lot, and you probably noticed I walked it in not a very normal fashion. I didn't walk any sort of grid, I was just walking all over the place. And that's so I can show you the next function we're going to talk about to speed you guys up, and that's stake nearest point. What that's going to let us do is just walk around and walk towards where we know the next point we need to stake is, click the button, and it'll automatically find us the point to stake. Alright, so we're in the northwest corner of this lot, and if I was going to stake this, I wouldn't want to stake point 1, then point 2, then point 3, and so on, because I'd just be walking all over the place. I'd rather just walk it in a grid. So the next thing we're going to show you to speed you guys up is how to snap to the nearest point. And so I'm just going to walk around this lot, and I'm going to be hitting this snap to nearest point button as I do. And you're going to be able to see as I walk around that it just keeps snapping to whatever point is nearest. So I don't have to worry if the guys in the office didn't know that there was a cliff next to me and they put 0.5 on the other side of the cliff. I can just walk along and I can do 1/2 of the cliff and then the other half of the cliff. I don't have to worry about the point numbers. So let's get going. So you can see every time I hit that button, it pulls me to the nearest point. It makes it really easy to walk a quick grid if the numbers are all out of whack. It's about using the Automap description library in Field Genius Android. Now you can see here on my screen, I've got a fix. I'm standing in the middle of the lot here, and I have on the bottom it says no code. But let's say I wanted to code that as a concrete pad. So I just pull in my description library by clicking where it says no code, and then I click on where it says concrete. Well, now when I take a shot, there's my concrete pad description. Now let's say the next the next point that I want to shoot is a GNSS point or an anchor. Click that description, that shows up on the bottom. It's your point. I've got an anchor point. And I can sort this list alphabetically, or I can sort it by the most frequently used or the most recently used, so that if I have a ton of descriptions that I use all the time, they're right at the top. And the stuff that I tag, but it's not the main stuff, it sort of drifts down to the bottom as I survey. And that'll speed you up because you don't have to type in a new description every time, and you don't have to go in and find the description manually after you've stored the point every shot. You can just quickly click the button, store the point, and you're off to the races. Hey guys, thanks for watching. There's 3 quick tips on how to speed yourself up in the field if you're in a time crunch or you just want to get in and get out. Remember to hit that subscribe button below if you want to be kept up to date on all our benchmark tips and tricks. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 1-888-286-3204 or visit us online at www.bench-mark.ca.